Hi all, today we have Mr. Puneet Gupta, CEO and founder of Clinsta International to Uncensored India Startup Stories. Clinsta is a personal hygiene and biotech company. Today we will know how he started this and from where this idea came from. Welcome Puneet.
Thank you so much, Mandeep, for having me here on the show.
Okay, before we proceed, can you please brief us on what Clinsta is and how did this came up into the picture?
We are an Indian startup, and with the thought process, with certain vision keeping in our mind, which was innovation, sustainability, affordability. With these three pillars, we were building this company, and objective was we should solve real problem of India. So we realized that many people in India, they do not have access to hygiene. So where we include healthcare patients, soldiers in defense. So they have been, in certain remote area, or if I talk about patients on bed, they were not taking bath, for continuous time because non-availability of resources at that place. For example, if somebody is deployed in Siachen, they have been not been taking bath for 60 days. 60 to 90 days. So therefore, it was really important. Under minus 30 degree, they should have some option where they should be able to take bath without water, because availability of water was very tough in those conditions. And likewise, if I consider a healthcare sector, if patient where average stay in India is almost 5 days of a patient, so for as long as 5 days, patients were not maintaining their hygiene. I mean, there are two alternatives available, but it was completely unorganized so far. So for 5 days, if somebody is doing sponge, where hygiene is ruled out because sponge is dipped again and again in the same water, and contaminated water is being used on the body. So therefore, within hospital sector or defense sector, we have been appreciated by various stakeholders, and in healthcare, ophthalmic patients or doctors, orthopedicians, burn departments, slowly these guys have adopted us for various purposes. So this was a more on accessibility for those guys who were not able to take bath. So which includes travel enthusiasts, a lot of other players apart from healthcare and this. And the beauty was 20 milliliter was good enough to take one complete bath. Therefore, we eventually were saving with 100 milliliter bottle almost 350 liters of water. So sustainability was also impacted here, that using 100 milliliter, first of all, a person who do not have access to hygiene is able to get that hygiene accessible. And secondly, if somebody is using this, we are saving quantum of water. So with that objective, we started this company, and we were thinking there are a lot of IT companies available where we talk about scale, IT platforms. Microsoft has invented Windows, and which can be used in various laptops, right? But why can't we have a base technology, which we call it waterless technology, can become a base for various technologies across the globe, and as a replacement of window in a biotech, as an analogy. So with that thought, we started this company, and I think people have appreciated, and we got acquisition at various level and customer side.
So Puneet, my second question is, where does the word Clinsta came from?
No, well, Clensta born because of two reasons actually. One was in defense, soldiers were not taking bath for as long as 90 days. So therefore, I was a defense aspirant, and I wanted to join defense forces. Got selected in SSB, but somehow I opted engineering rather than defense. So there was always in my mind that how I can support indirectly to the defense forces. And this is the kind of a listed problem for all soldiers who are deployed in difficult conditions, let it be Siachen, Ladakh, or submarines, where accessibility of water is not available. Second was my mother was supposed to operate for a knee surgery, and post knee surgery, doctor advised that not to take bath for 2 weeks. And I realized, I think in both the condition, somebody really have to come forward to invent something where one can take bath without water.
If we talk about the ingredients of this amazing waterless cleaner, what all components do you use? Can you please let us know?
I mean, that is our intellectual property, which definitely I won't be able to tell you. But however, I can surely tell you that the key was in the formulation, that percentage of different ingredient which we used at particular concentration. Okay, that gives that result where one can achieve a similar level of efficacy and hygiene without water.
Okay. What are your primary target audience and market you are looking at?
Our primary target audience was various verticals within healthcare sector. For example, hospitals, ophthalmic chains, defense hospital, adventure enthusiast, burn department, ICU, critical care, and within defense, army, navy, right? And these are kind of immediate target customers and working women. So they all can capitalize this product. As I mentioned, our main objective is to address the major issues which are not solved, or if we can solve in little bit effective manner. So apart from the existing product, we are now plan to launch waterless toothpaste, where you can brush without water. So that is a new product where we would be coming soon, immediately, because our target audience is same. Let it be traveler, let it be healthcare, patients who's on bed, or defense. All three kind of a categories, they do not have access for brushing their teeth, right? So they really need something where formulation should be safe to swallow and they can brush without water. So apart from that, we are working on a couple of more categories in very scientific manner, like pigeon repellent, for example, because pigeons are responsible for more than 100 diseases, and we have seen pigeons comes to our house, and we feel that it's really important one to have a scientific solution for such problem, because these diseases are pretty harmful, and we have developed a product where if sprayed as per suggestions or a direction, the pigeon will be repelled and they will not come back. So that is another category which we are planning to come. So likewise, we are working on a couple of more different scientific products.
Okay. Bathing waterless. With this approach, you are going forward, and I really hope you became big. But on a lighter note, if we stop using water for bathing, it will help us save a lot of water and bathroom interiors and space. What do you say about this?
Definitely, this was the pointer shared by Netherlands government officials. They said we pay huge money for the hostels and others. Our hostel bathroom size can be reduced, and definitely overall hostel size can be reduced, and therefore it will be less costly. I think you are just noted down. I think this is a perspective which I heard from various people.
Hoping that you grow big, and with this novel idea, we save a lot of water on earth. Thank you, Puneet, for joining us. And you please keep watching Uncensored India Startup Stories. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, and thank you so much for taking time out.